Okay, 1975. I wonder which timeline this is. Oh! It's fine. She's misunderstood.
Hello.
Where are my parents?
Are we in New York?
My name's Charles Xavier.
The state of New York?
But either way, it's still just a pen. It's just a gift. And what you choose to do with your gift, that's entirely up to you.
Well played. Well played,
You can use
Charles.
it to do good stuff.
I mean, she just lost her parents. I would expect for her to be just a little bit broken. She's a child. But
We're going to space.
Yes, Kurt, we are going into space.
Doing space missions now. Cool.
Well, we actually don't even get that.
it's actually pretty cool, yeah.
Technically,
It'll get us there. Let's go.
We were picking up solar flares. We believe the heat shorted out their electricity. They lost control, communication, orientation, pretty much everything.
Not to worry, mission control. Help is on the way.
I have a couple of concerns, though, guys. Concern. Before I forget. Okay. If the technology was like that, it's 1992 now. Okay. And the government is launching rockets in the manner that they're launching rockets from a launch pad, etc., etc. And while there's a group on Earth who has this technology within the realm of the United States of America, who designed this? And why have you not designed anything like this for the U.S. government? Guys, right? Like a VTOL type launching system. Like, imagine how amazing it would actually be if we had the ability to do something like this. Okay? Like a VTOL. Just put the space shuttle on a VTOL. Like on a VTOL system. Launch it up into outer space and just keep going. Where did this technology come from? Where did it come from? Okay? And if Xavier did it, because I'm guessing that's probably going to be the answer to that question, why didn't he do it for the government? Like, think of how far, like, everything would be, right? If we had this ability, guys. Large scale. All right, let's get back now.
Strap in, we're headed home.
Wait, our commander. He's not here. He was in the airlock working on the thruster.
What? Oh, he's done.
Oh, the heat's spiking. We've got less than a minute till those flares hit.
She said she can do it.
30 seconds.
I mean, I'm almost positive it's already been 30 seconds since you initially said you were leaving. Right? So you could have not wasted time talking. So she's just tanking it. This is not going to end well, guys. It's just not. She tanked the entirety of that monstrosity. Yeah, it's in her. And because this is sci-fi, it's going to mean something. She's going to make it, obviously. All right, bro, sit down. Get ready for re-entry.
So let's go.
I mean, I don't know how listen, what's the material this ship is made out of, guys? Because, I mean, you generally don't build ships that are not meant to, be out of space for re-entry.
Can you take a look at G? Standard medical for anyone injured in the field.
You know, the president was almost sending his condolences. She should be dead.
Sadly, she's not. I basically did everything. And Jean did a little, but it was mostly all me.
Right. I mean, you did a lot. You did a lot.
Put us in
As opposed to being hunted and despised, well, actually I do. It's all just a means to an end, Raven.
what end?
I don't think that's the only reason, though.
You should understand better.
I don't get that vibe.
We're only ever one bad day away from them starting to see us as the enemy again.
So what? We wear matching costumes and smile in pictures
That
to
is
make
a
everyone
small
feel
price to
safe
pay for keeping the peace.
by risking our people to save theirs.
Yes, yes.
Did you just read my mind without permission?
Sorry, I didn't mean to, but what can't be right?
Like, you know, you can.
Happened up there.
Oh, no. You know, you can make a really good movie, okay, without all of the nonsense. Like you can make a really good movie with, like, you know, a female lead, etc. Right? You definitely can, without the added bit of just complete irrelevancy, right? It's possible. Okay, you don't have to add all of the nonsense quips and just nonsense, bro. Okay.
Stronger.
I feel like everything is just turned up.
Yeah. No, it's just.
Just what?
What year did Captain Marvel come out?
I know. But I came back to you.
The same
I'll
year.
always come back to
All right. What were those orbs? I mean, generally dogs don't bark at nothing. But for some reason, it is not on a leash, but it is halting itself. Those aliens? Of some sorts? Oh. Maybe Raven is one of those things.
Maybe it's time for us to move on.
Move on where?
I don't know. It's just Charles.
Whatever's going on between you two, it'll blow over.
You can't move on. Things are about to get spicy.
I love him, but he's different.
Very spicy.
Everything is. What do you think the X in X-Men stands for?
Charles and his X-Men are where we turn when facing...
Oh, they're trying to play it like... Oh, no. No, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Guys, I refuse to believe that that Charles Xavier is just doing this as some type of vanity project. I do think that he absolutely is in it for the right things completely. I don't see that... No, not him. If it was like Magneto, I'd be like, you know what, maybe, right? At least. But Charles?
The rises from the dead.
That flare wasn't a flare. It was probably those. It was those aliens, guys. No doubt. And now the aliens are inside of her.
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but I'm going to have to leave. Thank you very, very much.
I think he's just trying to become like a Nobel laureate, but I don't think that he has any like nefarious things. Not him, guys. Again, I want to keep pointing that out. Yeah, but hopefully it's not like viral and now it affects you also.
Is it supposed to look like this?
I don't think so.
It was a fragile thing.
I don't think so, bro.
Because I made the slightest tap to tip it in the wrong direction.
It kind of looks like
I
the
had to make adjustments to her mind.
flare
What did you do to her, Charles?
altered her massively from herself.
I want you to remain calm, and I'd like you to focus on my voice.
If I were you,
Stay.
I would listen to that at least right now.
She's fighting me. I needed to talk.
What happened? We were outside and then...
You had an accident. You blacked out.
Okay, we can call it that.
Did I do that?
Yes.
No, it's not fine.
It was an accident.
I don't know what's happening to me.
Bro, did she do it or
I
not?
can't stay here, Scott.
Prepare the jet. We're going to bring her home.
Please, Charles, you're in no condition.
Stop. She's going to find. She's going to find nothing good there.
I mean, it's mandatory that her father is terrible, bro. I think that's how these stories go. It's mandatory.
Okay. Where is she?
Aliens confirmed.
You know how.
Jesus Christ. What did you do?
Something crazy.
I protected her.
Okay.
From the truth.
From her madman evil father.
No, I'm good. I'm really good. It's so good to see you.
He wasn't surprised that she was alive.
I'll get you some water.
Yes, he blamed her for the death of his wife, and he then gave up the daughter. I'm guessing that's the narrative. Yeah, that sounds about. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think that's the narrative. Yeah. Where are her photos?
All these photos none of me.
I blamed you for the death of your mother. Say it.
You never looked for me.
Judy,
Why didn't you look for me?
my whole world died that night. And you went with me.
Let her express her feelings.
Stop that. Stop it.
He lied to me, Scott, about everything.
We'll figure everything out together. Just come back to me. Remember, you said you'd always come back to me.
They're setting a stage for something drastic
Come back to me.
and dramatic. Let her express her feelings.
So come home. Let me take care of you.
No, you can't. You can't.
I don't know what to do, guys.
You don't know what it's like.
Which one's feelings are more important in this
When it
context?
comes, people get hurt.
Oh no.
I'm not afraid of you, Jane.
Moral conundrum.
Look at me. Focus.
Don't know what to do. I'm not sure you're going to be able to catch your breath. I'm not sure exactly.
Raven died doing what she did best. Helping a friend. A friend in need. She is not.
I mean, that's one way to put it.
She lives on through me, through us,
Metaphorically.
and through the spirit of the X-Men.
That's a crazy one. Like, that's ridiculous. Why would you even...
Killed her?
Yes, she did. But you have to understand she was going through something emotionally.
It wasn't an accident, Scott. She killed Raven.
Yeah.
Maybe you can't admit that to yourself or to them,
Hey.
but it's the truth.
Hey.
That was not Jean.
Hey. We don't talk about what's true. We talk about how things make people feel. Okay, I think that's more important in this context here. Yes, Jean did that, but you have to understand she just found out her father was alive and the father didn't want anything to do with her. Okay, this is what Charles was trying to prevent. Like, are you paying attention to the story? You were there. I wasn't. I'm just watching.
This is your fault, Charles. It's your fault she's dead. Come on, that's not fair. Fair. I don't talk about fair. You messed with the mind of an 8-year-old girl.
Wait.
Wait.
Listen, I understand accountability is generally some issues occasionally. I get that. But that's a stretch. Okay? That's a stretch. you're reaching on that one there. I mean, you can blame circumstances, I guess, as much as you want, but I think the most important thing is who actually caused it, but you're fighting so hard to not show that the person who did something actually did it, that it's actually sounding ridiculous coming out of your mouth, bro. It is. The person who did this terrible thing was Jean. It was Jean. She did it. But I get it. 2019 narrative. All right, let's go.
It's gonna go.
I did not to help her. What I do to
Please,
help
come on,
all of
please. You still can't see what you did wrong? No, you have to face this, Charles. You need to face it. Come on, admit it to me right now. Come on, admit it.
He saved her completely.
Just admit you were wrong, please.
He saved her completely. He wasn't wrong. You're emotional for no reason. Well, you have a reason, but
I really hope you feel better.
you're kind of you're displacing or misplacing your anger.
I put my foster sister in
The aliens.
supposed to be.
An alien.
We're the ones who are going to help you, Mr. Wright.
I didn't know she was gonna come back.
Language, when you're not screaming.
The world is okay.
What?
On your shirt. Whose blood is it? Look, I'm not Charles. I can't read your mind.
Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
You hurt people,
She's not going to say it.
It's been a while.
but you did.
Yes. What did you come here to ask?
Tell him. Well,
How did you stop?
by separating himself completely.
Two birds, U.S.
Tell everyone to stay calm but ready.
I'm not sure those guns are worth anything, bro. To be honest. Come on, bro. Like, you know not to land near settlements. You know that.
We have a legal right to be here. This land was given to us by the U.S. government. We have no intention of taking it back.
Okay, so what do you want?
We're not here for you. We're looking for one of the X-Men, Jean Grey. I haven't seen her in a long time.
Yeah, point at the helicopter.
Go! Leave this place!
I need your help. I thought
Nah.
you protected mutants here.
Nah.
I am protecting them.
From you. Bro, get out of here. Pack it up.
You need to leave.
Go!
Destroying two communities and attacking police and military personnel.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she is in fact ruining it for all of them, guys. All of them. You can call Charles what you want to call him, but he's in fact the middle point.
Because what's inside you? You're afraid of it because you think it makes you bad, evil. All the words you've been taught to keep you in line. Words created a very long time ago by men with very little minds.
100% knew that was the avenue we were taking with this conversation.
What? No Charles? You're looking for Jean. She's gone.
Magneto, you know you can lift up that helicopter and like get rid of it, right?
You have eyes and ears around the world to help me find mutants from this place. I want you to help me find Jean. I've no reason to find her. Not for me. Do it for Ray.
Oh yeah, she didn't tell him. She didn't tell him.
You don't know.
The only person here afraid of your power is you.
It's a glorious staircase, guys.
This is what you wanted to show me?
No. This is what I want to show you. What remains of my people searched the stars for that power to control it, but it destroyed everything it ever came into contact with.
Except for her.
Until you.
Why me?
Because you're like Captain Marvel.
Because you're stronger than you know.
Absolutely.
Because you're special, Jean. To become something greater.
Mm-hmm.
To evolve into the greatest force
in the universe. Okay, galaxy. Oh. See, but what she doesn't understand is that Captain Marvel exists, kind of.
Kurt, close your eyes. I'll show you your destination.
That's a really good combination there, guys. Like specifically, if you could show him that in his head. Bro, are you still trying? That's crazy, bro.
Feel the power inside you.
One guy mad because his girlfriend died. One guy doesn't want the other guy who. Oh, this is just wild.
And you couldn't even do that?
Right, weak man. How dare you think you can
Let me show you.
do anything? She's gonna show you real power, bro. Look at all that real power she's showing you right now, bro. Surprised that happened.
No! Come here! Get me in that house now! Yes!
This could be your new home. We could be your new family.
No! Because you are not broken. This has come off.
Yeah. Look now.
As long as there's someone to care for her who believes, then there's still hope.
Okay. Okay.
He just showed you your past. Follow me into your future.
Oh my God. Guys, come on. I mean, that was really symbolic, bro. That touched nothing, but it touched my heart deeply. My cold, callous heart. I think this guy, he must have the pass or something, guys. Because this is the second time you did something I didn't think you were able to do, bro. To be honest. I thought that was impossible.
Raven had the right of it. Jean was never a villain.
Okay.
I was.
Of course you were, not her. Come on. Well, of course you were. Of course you were always the villain. How could you? How dare you put any blame on this on her, bro? How dare you? Listen, she has childhood trauma, and that childhood trauma has made her into the person she is right now because what you tried to do was mask it, right? But no, she had to deal with it and then learn to become better through time, right? So yeah, For the entirety of all these movies, you were the bad guy the whole time, Charles. Yep, that's right. Yep, and Jean was the good woman. Okay, you were bad, Charles. Remember that. Embody that about you. Okay, let's continue.
I was wrong. But
all the things that she did.
Inside of her, I never got that there. I would never do anything intentionally to hurt her. That isn't me, and this is not Jean.
Right, it's someone else.
She's still Jean inside.
Accountability is good. It teaches people to learn to do different things. You know? No? Accountability bad? Okay.
What's the status on those mutants? We're falling back now.
They're not mutants. Yeah. Right. Oh! Okay. His only gigantic caliber. Got it. Oh! Well, didn't expect that one. What? Or just disconnect the whole train car or something. That's worse. That is leaps and bounds worse than I thought it was going to actually be. Yeah, I figured that one was going to be a toss-up.
I was trying to keep them away.
You should have been hit a couple of times, Magneto. I mean, that was a pretty solid. That was a pretty solid scene right there, guys. I mean, very nice to look at, man. I know what I should do now. Protect my family. Bro, when the movie started, I was thoroughly confused why you only protected yourself and not your entire family in the car. But I'm glad it took all this time for you to realize that.
You can't control it. If you kill me, you'll kill them all. Your emotions make you weak.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. 100%. 100,000,000%. Most logical thing I've heard the entire movie.
You're wrong.
No, she's right.
My emotions make me strong.
That is a lie. You're lying to yourself. Your emotions end people's lives consistently. Let me guess, a phoenix? Hold on. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Just give it to us.
I am not simply what others want me to be.
Of
I
course.
am not destined to a fate I can't control. I evolved beyond this world. This is not the end of me or the X-Men.
No, this
New beginning.
is definitely the end of the X-Men. I'll tell you this right now. That's a fact.
Hey, slow down. Safety first.
You evolved into what? Terrible movie?
Just one game. No time soon.
The right hand. Choose the right hand. Guys, Paris has never looked this good in its life. Okay? Never. Never has looked this good. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and review X-Woman Dark Phoenix. I don't like this movie at all. I think this is easily the worst movie in the entire franchise of X-Men. All of the other ones were great. And there's been a couple of them that were like, it's okay. We're just continuing the story, but it's okay. Like for the most part, some of the other ones couldn't. I think one of the other ones, I think at least, it was solid, but it was just a continuation of the story. Okay, to be honest here, this one here is terrible, terrifying. It reminds me of every single thing I disliked about Captain Marvel. The whole movie felt like that. Well, no, I would say the first 10 minutes in, it went off the rails basically. I want to actually see what this movie is rated because I think that's pretty much my thing. Because I think because I could be wrong here, guys. Trust me, I could be wrong here. I'm probably wrong here. Okay, 'cause I think Gen Z probably loved this nonsense. Hold on. No, it's the worst rated X-Men movie. Period. It's the worst rated X-Men movie. X-Woman movie. I promise you can make a movie with a female lead, with female lead, no complaints, no issues. But can we just completely like get rid of the nonsense? It's the nonsense for me generally, right? It's just like what feels to be just like blatant misandry. I don't see it any different than that, personally. I could be wrong. I'm sure somebody in the comments is going to tell me I'm wrong. I can smell it. But I don't even want to ask my wife about this movie because she probably didn't even see it. I'm going to be honest. Because she probably would complain more to a certain extent. But then she'll logic it out and say, okay, movies like this have to exist. I understand they do, okay? But I think new franchises need to be built upon, if that's the case. If you want to do something as crazy as this, start out like this so the people who don't want to see the nonsense don't have to see the nonsense. I think it was still better than Captain Marvel, though. But it was basically the same thing, okay? I'm not a fan of it, guys. Just not a fan of this film at all. And I generally don't have like negative opinions like this on movies, but like this just felt terrible. It felt predictable because you could pretty much, figure out all the things that are happening here. Okay, so the father was bad because he gave up on his daughter that basically ended the life of his wife, and then the childhood trauma forced her into the life of deleting people while all the people around her were basically saying, you know what, it's okay to delete people because these are your emotions and your feelings matter. Bro, no, they don't. You're ending people's lives. What does that mean? I don't know. I don't like it. I mean, I don't like things like this. If we're going to be fair, make it fair. Okay. You ended that person's life. You have to be handled now. Okay. There isn't no, she did this because of her emotions. Come on, bro. Come on. And it's such a waste of like a big budget too, because like, I would say that it looked good. It looked like basically the other, common typical X-Men movies. It looks like that. It fits in there pretty well, beautifully actually. But it's just, you can have a strong female character. Bro, listen, my favorite my favorite upon favorite Star Trek series is Voyager. Okay, strong female lead, none of the nonsense. Okay, none of the nonsense. Zero. I love Captain Carter from SG-1 also. Again, no nonsense. Okay, give us a strong female-led character without the 2020 nonsense. Please, just please, I beg of you. I have no problem with it, bro. In Game of Thrones, my favorite character was a woman. Okay, just without the nonsense. Do you see what I'm saying here? Better Call Saul. My favorite character is Kim. Okay, see, so I don't know what it is. Okay, but this just felt terrible to me. Okay, that's it. And to find out that it came out the same year as my second least favorite movie of all times, and owned by the same studio, it tells me that yeah. At the end, you hear Jean saying things have to evolve. This is not the end of the X-Men. It's the end of the X-Men. It's now called X-Woman Slay Queen. Okay? That's what it's called now. All right? But listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. I'll wash my mouth out, my eyes. Guys, okay. You guys, if you do want to encounter the full length reaction, basically me going crazy the entirety of this film, it's on Patreon at the second tier. But other than that, I'm gonna catch you guys later. All right.